Hey everybody, Ben again, here for episode 3 of my 7-tip series. Um, as you can see, I'm still wearing my Nova Scotian Pride shirt because I filmed that last video about a few hours ago. Anywho, let's pretend this is a week in the future when I'm posting it. Today I'm going to talk about 7 tips on how to incorporate direct marketing into your business now, if you're not already using it. If you have no idea what direct marketing is, I'll try to explain it as I go along. All right, so tip number 1, choose your market first. If this is big, if you have no idea what to sell, if you're just thinking of getting into internet marketing or something like that, lots of people they have it backwards. So here's your market over here. They'll have their product, they'll come up with a product idea, or they have a big idea, and then they'll try to find a market for it. That's completely opposite. What you want to do is you want to choose your market. You can use the SRDS, the Standard Rates and Data Service. If you can find a copy of that, it's kind of expensive, but it's worth it. You want to find a market full of basically people who are hungry for what you're looking for. They're buying it over and over again, and they're super passionate about it, and they are spending a lot of their money on it. So like golf, there's literally tons of them, but this isn't really about how to pick it. Next, you want to write a compelling message for them, and like once you find your market and you create your message, then you can either find a product or create a product. But part of this compelling message is finding a hook or an angle that it could be something that's not available yet in the market, something that you create, or finding a new way to position your product as something slightly different from what is already out there, but something that's going to be super attractive to them. So creating a compelling message, which as a side note, that's what I do. I'm a copywriter. 3, you want to build a list of customers. So most people have a backwards mentality when it comes to building their business. They want to get a customer to make a sale. What's Dan Kennedy, who I listen to, I've read like all of his books. What he says to do is to essentially do the opposite. You want to make a sale to create a customer, because that's the only asset in your business really is your list of customers. So the bigger list you can have, the more money you're going to make. Essentially, you want to create like a herd of, he also calls it like a herd. So you want to poach them in, you want to protect them, and you want to nurture them, I guess. You want to be nice to your herd. And that's what's really going to build your business, repeat business. Yeah. So the next one is to sell them bigger products or more products. Jay Abraham is a famous marketer he's famous for saying there's only 3 ways to build your business. Number 1, to get more customers. Number 2, increase the average transaction size. So sell them more expensive things. Or number 3, get repeat business. So that's point 4. Sell bigger products, either if that's an upsell or if you got to increase your prices. And then kind of point 4B is sell more of that thing to them. Number 5, follow up with your unconverted leads. So if you have an advertisement out there and you get 1,000 replies, maybe let's say 10 of them respond. So that's like a 1% conversion. Between 10 and 30 of them respond. There's still the other 1,000 people who signal to you, if you did your ad right, that they're interested in what you have to sell, but it might not be right now. So they say the fortune's in the follow-up. It's true. You got to think of your customers in buying temperatures. So you have hot leads. Those are the people who buy right now. They're ready. They're looking for your product. They're ready to buy. Those are great, and that's what most people focus on, which is good. That's a lot of your immediate cash flow. But then you have your warm leads. These people, they are, I guess, problem aware. They might be aware that they want something like this, and they're shopping and they see your thing, and cool, but they need to be followed up with, and they can be closed relatively in the short time frame from now. And then you have your cold leads who may or may not ever convert into customers, but if you follow up with them, there's a good chance that they will. So at step 5, follow up with your unconverted leads. There's studies that show that over 18 months, people will pretty much will buy something depending on what you're selling. It's kind of hard to just put a general statement out there. If you're selling a house, it's a lot different than selling a car or selling solar panels or whatever. Okay, so number 6 is you have to measure everything. This is what makes direct marketing so much better than brand advertising. Is traditional advertising is called like image-based. It's what like Coca-Cola does. They'll make the commercial of the polar bears, and it's supposed to make you kind of feel happy, generate nice associations with Coca-Cola. Well, direct marketing is great because you can immediately know exactly how every ad is performing, whether this one's a winner, whether it's not making money, whether this ad over here and Facebook is killing it, but this ad in Google AdWords sucks. If this direct mail campaign is okay, but this same direct mail campaign with a different headline is like double the conversions, you got to measure it. And if you don't, you're throwing your money away. And finally, step 7 is you need a system to automate your marketing. So if you're in internet marketing, you can get autoresponders. There's tons of them out there, like Aweber, ActiveCampaign, Fusionsoft. There are so many out there. This isn't the time to go over it. So you can do that. You can automate your Facebook pretty much. But that's basically it. You need to choose your market right, create a compelling message, build that list of customers, sell them bigger products, more expensive, increase the average transaction size is like the fancy term for it. You got to sell them time and time again. You got to, increase the frequency of them buying from you. You got to follow up with your unconverted leads. You got to measure everything, and finally automate that sucker. And that's how you apply direct marketing to your business. All right. Until next time, let me know if you like these videos, and I'll keep making them. Okay? Cool. Peace.